Dear students, today we will discuss the Gauss theorem. Gauss theorem. You have studied electric flux. तो आप पहले इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स जो है उसको पढ़ चुके हो. इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स क्या है? That is a number of electric field line crossing a area. That is called the electric flux. तो यहाँ पे गॉस थ्योरम क्या है? That is the surface integral of the electrostatic field. The surface integral of the electrostatic field by any source over a surface area S, over a surface area S in the vacuum, that is equal to, that is a surface integral of the electric field like a small area element, that is ds. So electric flux, that is phi E, that is equal to, that is total charge enclosed in the surface, that is q upon epsilon 0. So q is the algebraic sum of the, that is charges enclosed in the surface, divided by, that is 1 by epsilon 0 of the total charge. One over epsilon 0 is the absolute permittivity of the free space. Of free space or vacuum. Now we have to prove Gauss theorem. We take a surface, that is so this is a spherical surface. So it encloses the charge. Suppose Q. So charge is inside the spherical surface. We take a small, this is a sphere of radius r. We take a small area element at P, that is at a distance r from the center of the sphere. So P, so we take the area vector whose unit vector is normal drawn outward. So that is equal to N. So electric field is also radiating outward. So E is along the radius, so that is along the R vector. So its a unit cap is Rn. So this is the electric field radially, that is the outward. So we take a small area element of area ds. So area vector is ds vector, whose unit vector n cap is drawn normally outward. So that is equal to electric field intensity at the point E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0, that is q upon r square into r cap. So that is the direction of the electric field intensity at the point P on the surface of the sphere. So that is a unit vector r cap. So that is, we have to take, that is ds area vector, that is equal to ds, that is the magnitude of the area element, into n cap. So we multiply E dot ds, so that is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0, that is q upon r square. So that is r into n cap into ds. So r is a unit vector, n is a unit vector, so that is along the direction, that is E along the direction, same direction, that is n cap. So 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square, that is r n cos, that is 0 into ds. Cos 0 is 1, these are the unit vector. So that is E ds becomes equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0, that is q upon r square into ds. So this is the magnitude of E ds, that is that product of the electric field intensity through the element, that is ds. To find the, that is the total flux, so that is a small flux, that is dE. So small electric flux is equal to E ds, that is through the small element. Total flux through the entire surface of the sphere. So total flux through the entire surface of the sphere, so that is equal to phi E, that is integration over the surface, that is equal to E ds. So that is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square integral over the surface element. So that is, we take integration of this small element sphere, so that is the total surface of the sphere. The total surface of the sphere is integration ds, that is equal to 4 pi r square, that is the surface of the sphere. To multiply this, 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square into 4 pi r square. So this cancels out, this cancel out, so this comes out to be q upon epsilon 0. So phi E, that is a electric flux over the surface, so that is surface integral of the electric field over the surface in the volume, that is equal to the charge enclosed in the surface. That surface is taken as a Gaussian surface, so that is 1 over epsilon 0 time the total charge enclosed in the surface. So this proves the, that is Gauss theorem. So this proves the Gauss theorem. तो समझ आई बच्चों? तो what is the Gauss theorem? Gauss theorem is the total flux passing through the surface, that is a surface integral of the electric field over the entire surface enclosing the volume V, so that is equal to the total charge multiplied by 1 over epsilon 0. Epsilon 0 is the absolute permittivity of the free space. So this is a Gauss theorem. The Gauss theorem has the many applications, right? Students, so if there are any number of charges, so this is the charges, that is the total charge is the algebraic sum of the charges including in the Gaussian surface. So that is the total flux is equal to, due to individual elements, that is phi E1 plus phi E2 plus phi E3, so that means so on. So that is equal to the total charges, that is equal to q1 upon epsilon 0 plus q2 upon epsilon 0 plus q3 upon epsilon 0. So this is an algebraic sum, means we have to take the positive charge and the negative charges. So that is phi E is equal to 0. Total flux through a Gaussian surface is 0 if there is a no charge inside the surface. If there is a no charge inside the surface, or either charge is 0, or the algebraic sum of the charges must be equal to 0, or the algebraic sum of the charges must be equal to 0. So if there is a medium, so we take that is phi E is equal to q upon that is epsilon. Epsilon is the absolute permittivity of the medium. So that is a absolute permittivity of the medium. That is q is the total charge. You can take a positive, that is q, total q charge. Q can be that is q1, q2 up to any number of charges. That is the algebraic sum. So if there is a medium, so that is 1 over epsilon times the total charge enclosed in the surface having a medium. Okay.